Welcome to More Than Muscle UK. I am Nat. You've usually seen Andy on here doing the workouts. Today, you've got me, you lucky things. We are going to go through a full body workout today based around building strength but also fat loss. And if you are joining this journey with us, we are aiming to help 5,000 people in 5 years lose 5 to 10 kilos, and we're doing that starting this January. If you're watching this, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. It's Boxing Day, so we are going to get cracking with this workout. We'll go through this workout together. You can either join me, take me to the gym, do it with me, or as I'm going along, you can write down the exercises, write down what I'm doing, and go ahead and do it yourself. But yeah, enjoy. Let's go. Okay, so what we're going to start off with is a Romanian deadlift and a overhead push press. So we're gonna superset the two, which means the two exercises are together. We've got a small rest just after those two exercises. So we've got 60 seconds rest just after those two. And then you've got a few seconds in between which you can move from the RDL to the push press, okay? Keeps the heart rate nice and high, but then we have the lower body work mixed with the upper body work. So getting that full body workout in. We're gonna start off with the Romanian deadlift. So feet go completely under the bar. Bearing in mind, you can also do this lift with dumbbells if you want, okay? But I'm gonna use the barbell today. So feet go directly under the bar. Hands are gonna go just on the outside of the legs here. Chest is lifted back nice and straight. Then all you have to do is stand, keeping that bar nice and close to you. Okay, so chest stays lifted, back still stays straight. Shift your body weight into your heels and then lower that bar down to about mid-shin if you can, and then straight back up. So we're gonna go for 6 to 8 reps here. Try and push for 8 reps. Definitely on your first few sets anyway. If you find that you're not hitting 8 reps, drop the weight slightly, because definitely for your first few sets, you want to be hitting 8 reps. So that's 4 already. As you come down, push your bum right back. You should feel this now in your hamstrings, so back of the legs, and then stand. When you stand, squeeze your bum. 7, one more. Keep pushing back as well as going down, and then up, okay? Lower the weight back down, shake off the arms a little bit. We're then going to grab the dumbbells for our push press. So push press means you can use your legs as momentum to push the dumbbells up, okay? Different to the strict press where you can't use your legs. So because of the legs, it means that we can push for a little bit of a heavier weight. So we're here, dip in the legs and then push. Again, we've got 6 to 8 reps here. Push. Control it back down. Good. 4. So it's nice and fast on your way up. Get that power, use the legs. They're your strongest muscle in the body. We want to utilize them for this. 7. Last one, big push. 8. Whew. Good stuff. Okay, so that's one set. We're now going to rest 1 minute. Always time your rest. If this is the first time you've done this workout, do 3 sets. And by sets, I mean Romanian deadlift, push press is 1 set. Okay, if I'm going to do it again, that's 2 sets. I'm going to do it again, that's 3 sets. Once you've done 3 sets for a couple of weeks, move up to doing 4 sets of these 2 exercises. And that is the first part of your workout. Okay, so you should have just done 3 to 4 sets of your Romanian deadlifts and push press. We are now going on to our B series, if you like. So the first 2 exercises we're going to call your A series. Second 2 exercises we're going to call your B series. So same structure, we're going to superset between the 2. We've got a leg leg exercise to start off with, and then you have an upper body exercise. So Bulgarian split squats, 8 to 10 reps on each leg. And then we have a single arm dumbbell row, again, 8 to 10 reps on each leg with that 60-second rest. If you've done those 2 exercises, then you do the 60 seconds rest. Again, 3 to 4 sets of these 2. Let's get going. George, I'm just going to check if this is the right height. Hang on, let me show you. Hang on, that's really sore on my foot. I need to get a mat. Right, so we're going to start off with Bulgarian split squats. The Bulgarian split squat, Bulgarian split squats get a lot of bad rap because they really, really hurt, and they do, but you just got to crack on with them. So also, a lot of people when they do Bulgarian split squats, they're like hopping around trying to find like the right place for their front foot. Little tip, set up your box or your bench, whatever you're using, sit onto the edge, and then just move one foot forward, okay? So you're here, sat onto the edge, move one foot forward. That is where your front leg sits, okay? Then your back leg can just rest on that box, okay? That is the perfect positioning for your Bulgarian split squats. You then take your dumbbells, let's go and grab those. Remember where your foot's gone. Here, set up that back foot, so the back foot just should be right on the edge of your box. You're then going to lower this back knee right down and keep the front foot flat, okay? So we're going to go 8 to 10 reps of these bad boys. So all the way down, drop down, and then push straight back up. So most of your weight should be in this front leg. You shouldn't actually have much of your body weight in your back leg. And we want to drop down as low as we can. Controlling on our way down, pushing straight back up. So we're going to go 8 to 10 reps here. You're going to feel it.
What weight start do you as a beginner?
As a beginner, I would just go body weight. So I'll show you what to do as a beginner. Put the weights here. As a beginner, hands on your hips, lower down, and then push straight back up. Yeah, once you're able to get your balance here, which is so important that you practice the movement first and you get it solid here, you can then grab one dumbbell, only one, and you can then also hold on to a rack or the wall or anything here, okay? So you've got a dumbbell in one hand, then you hold on to something here, and then again, you do your movement, okay? So you're half supported, but also half loaded. Yeah, and that's how I would progress it. So I'd go body weight, half loaded and supported, and then I would go doubly loaded, okay? So once you've done 8 to 10 on one side, you then have to go ahead and do it all on the other. If you've done 10 reps on your right leg, you have to do 10 reps on your left leg. If your right leg is stronger than your left leg and you feel like doing 8 reps here because it's starting to really burn, don't do that. Push for 10. Just as a little tip, when we're working like single leg, single arm stuff, start with your weaker side and push for the amount of reps and your weight on that weaker side. Then match it with your stronger side, okay? They'll both soon build up. Don't let the weaker side or the weaker side start to lag, yeah? So we're then gonna, once you've done our Bulgarian split squats, we're then gonna go in and do, hang on, I just need to do my other leg. Otherwise, I'll be walking around in circles otherwise. Okay. So here, lower down, straight back up. So once I've got that spot then where I put my other leg, I just match it with my new working leg. Yeah, so when I'm referring to my working leg, I'm always referring to that front leg. That's where most of your load is going to be. I would say about 75% of your body weight needs to be on this leg, yeah, that front leg, that working leg. You will find that your back leg is working, like you'll feel it in the quad, but it's actually stretching. So when you do this movement, like you've got to look here, this is quite a stretch that this leg is going into, okay? So it's the front leg that's actually working. We are going to go now into a single arm row. I'm going to still use this dumbbell. If you do have a bench, we'll use the bench. I'm just using this box, so you can kind of make do with whatever you have. Again, notice that I'm going straight from my Bulgarian split squats into my single arm row, then we rest. Okay, so if you have a bench, I'll show you how to set it up. So if you have a bench, one knee goes onto the bench and one leg goes right out to the side. One hand goes onto the bench, the other hand, you have your dumbbell in. Okay, so we're creating like a big triangle shape here, like this is your base to row. Okay, my back stays nice and flat, and then I'm ready to row. So here, pull, lower it back down. Again, we're going for 8 to 10 reps. When I pull, I'm thinking about my elbow leading up rather than pulling it with my hand, okay? So have a little look. Elbow leads, and I come back down. Elbow leads, and I come back down. I keep it nice and close to the body the whole time. Back still stays nice and flat. Again, 8 to 10 reps. If you feel comfortable here, that's when you can add the weight, but only when you complete the 10 reps. Yeah, once you've done one side, you then switch it onto the other side. If you don't have a bench, you don't have access to a bench, but you have like a high box, let's say you have a box, you can do your single arm row like this. So you can hold on, put one hand onto the box, the other two legs are now parallel, okay? So that means they're in line with each other, and you've got a soft bend in the knees. Back, again, is nice and flat and straight. So, hand is supporting you here. Again, notice, we've still got that triangle, legs are just doing different things. Dumbbell here, pull and row. Yeah, so exactly the same movement, just slightly different on the setup, just to facilitate whatever you have in your gym. Yeah, so pulling back, elbow is leading, I'm squeezing my shoulder blade back, and I'm thinking about tucking the dumbbell into my back pocket as I come up. Yeah, I think 9, I think I'm on one more, 10. Good. 1 minute rest, 60 seconds. Then we're going to do that another 2 more times. So the Bulgarian split squats into the single arm row, that is 1 set. We're going to do it 3 to 4 times. Again, like I said before, if this is your first time doing this workout, do it 3 times. If you've already done this workout with us before, go ahead and try it 4 times this time. Okay, so single leg glute bridge, ass crunches. Woo. Okay, all right, so we are now into our C series. So this is our 3rd superset. We're going to go with a single leg glute bridge, and then we're gonna go for a reverse crunch. So single leg glute bridge, you're gonna feel that hamstrings and glutes. We're gonna go 10 to 12 reps there. And then with your reverse crunch, that is all core work, okay? So let's start with the single leg glute bridge. Like I said, if you're new to this and you're new to strength training or you're new to the gym, then you'd be familiar with this anyway, with this exercise as part of our warm-up, but I would just go body weight. Yeah, it's quite a tricky movement. Remember, you're not using both your legs anymore for your strength, you're just relying on that one. So you're here, arms by your side, and then you're pushing really hard with this leg and into this heel, and you're gonna lift yourself up and then come back down. So we're gonna go 10 to 12 reps on each side. Try it body weight. If you feel like body weight, yeah, that's so easy, then you can start to load it with a dumbbell, and I'll show you what that looks like in a mo. But we're just gonna go for 10 to 12 reps here. 2, 1, good. Let me show you what it looks like loaded for the other leg. Just gonna get a dumbbell, George. I'll just use this one. So if you want to progress this exercise a little bit more, you can use a dumbbell, and you can just place that on your hips, and then you go onto your working leg. So this one will be your working leg, this one is resting, just doing its thing. So you push it into this heel, make sure the foot's flat, come up, and then back down. So now it's just a little bit more weight added to the hips, and obviously more resistance there as well, just to make it a bit harder for you if you need. So a lot of people, when they do their glute bridges, they're not quite sure where to put their heels when they're setting up. So I'd lie on your back, pop your heels down, and then glute bridge up. If you feel it loads in your quads, your feet are probably too close. Yeah, if you're just feeling it in your quads, your heels are probably too close towards your bum. If you're all the way back here and you're finding it hard, if you're all the way forward, sorry, and you're finding it hard to keep your toes on the floor when your feet are on the floor, then they're probably too far away. So you kind of want it somewhere in the middle, so that when you lift up, you can feel it in your bum, but also a bit in your hamstrings as well. And that's just the right amount of distance that you want to pick. So we've done our single leg glute bridges. Your next one is a reverse crunch. Now, with a reverse crunch, it's really important that you keep your back nice and flat towards the floor. I like to use a heavy kettlebell, or hold onto a wall or part of some sort of kit, just to help like anchor me downwards. I'm just gonna go and grab a kettlebell. Okay, so you'll now see what I mean. So kettlebell there, that's like my anchor to weigh me down. Reverse crunch. We're gonna go here, so lying on your back, hold on to the kettlebell, keep it close to your head, and then you're gonna bring your knees up, and when your knees are up, you wanna think about your lower back pushing against the mat. What that does is instantly switch on your core. I want you to think about that the entire time when you're doing this exercise, okay? So don't want that arch or that space in your lower back. We want to push your lower back down towards the mat, lock in your core, okay? Hold on to your kettlebell or your bit of kit and bring your knees up, and then lower down, extend, and then bring them back in, okay? So that's 1 rep. Extend, back in. That's 2. We're gonna go for 10 to 12. Fully extend. 3. I'm just hovering above the floor, okay? So I'm not touching the floor. Now, if you find that really, really tricky and your back keeps popping up when you extend your legs. I want you to keep your knees bent. So you're gonna lower down and then come back up. Lower down, come back up, okay? So there's your variation. Take whichever one you want. But extend, back up, or keep the knees bent, touch down, back up. Now, I don't know how many reps I'm on, but I'm gonna go for 2 more. 1, last one, 2. Woo. If your core doesn't feel so tight after that, then you must be doing it wrong. So we're gonna go 10 to 12 reps with your reverse crunches. After you've done your 10 to 12 reps, single leg glute bridges. So we're gonna do 3 to 4 rounds of that. Again, you know the score, except this time the rest in between is less. It's 30 seconds rest in between those 2 exercises. So you do your single leg glute bridge, you do your reverse crunch, rest 30 seconds, then we go again, okay? 3 to 4 rounds, and then we have some interval work. So catch me there. So on to our final exercise, and it's intervals. We're gonna be using the ski erg today. You can use the bike, you can use the rowing machine, you can use the treadmill or the cross trainer. I don't mind, just pick your cardio kit, but we are going to be using a ski erg. If you do have a ski erg, give it a try. It's great for the arms, like you can feel it burn in your arms, but it's also good for the lungs and the heart as well. So intervals, we're going to be doing 20 seconds of work, so 20 seconds all out work, and then we're going to go 40 seconds rest, and we're going to be doing that 6 times. So that's your interval. So it's 20 seconds of work and then it's 40 seconds rest. And you can do all the timings and everything on each of the cardio kits will have a little machine. In your rest, you're going to be, when you're using like the ski erg or the rower, you rest. You completely cut it off, you don't do anything. You wait for your 40 seconds. When you're doing, let's say, a run or you're using the bike, for that 40 seconds, you can just go at a walking pace or you can go at a steady cycle, okay? But you want to have something that's going to completely relax you, try and bring down your heart rate a little bit before you go again, okay? So we're going to go 20 seconds all out, and then it's 40 seconds rest 6 times. Let's go. One down, 5 to go. If you enjoyed that workout, if you're following these workouts, you're gonna lose fat, you're gonna lose weight, and you're gonna get stronger, which is the perfect combo, if you ask me. We are gonna be posting these regularly, so each week we're gonna be giving you new workouts to do so that you can also lose 5 to 10 kilos on this journey as well. Have a great Boxing Day. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, More Than Muscle, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the new year, but happy Boxing Day. Hope you've had a great Christmas.